Hi again. The second part I want to share with you about the communication behavioral styles is how it can also be a measurement of your ability to be assertive or responsive. Assertiveness means the extent to which other people perceive you as trying to persuade or convince them to do something, to convince them to see your point of view. Um, People who are highly assertive are trying to accomplish what's important to them by directly influencing other people. And people who are less assertive, on the other hand, try to accomplish what's important to them through other means, such as creating new systems, new processes, getting more data, even through sounding out their ideas with other people. So, assertive to less assertive. It also measures responsiveness. And responsiveness is the level to which you are perceived as controlling or revealing your emotions. How scary is that? People who are highly responsive are pretty easy to read because they can't hide. It's just there, okay? Their face, their voice, their body language, things we'll talk about later on for communication, all that conveys how you feel. And if you're highly responsive, you just can't hide that. People who are low on the responsiveness scale are a lot harder to read. They give very few clues with their vocal variety, their facial clues, and they just don't talk a whole lot about their emotions, so it's not like it's right out there. They prefer to focus on facts. And that right there should have been a clue for you as to which ones are which. The ones who are more assertive are the ones on the right side of your 4 boxes, the lions and the monkeys. They are going to show emotions far more than the owls, who are detail oriented, and even in terms of assertiveness, they're not going to show much assertion when they're the golden retriever. Golden retrievers love to be loved, they love to be liked, and they don't like conflict. So asserting themselves is risky because of the fear of they won't be liked, or it will be harder to get along, or whatever is in their head. Now, responsiveness, in terms of how quickly are you going to get a response from this person, the higher ones are the monkey and the golden retriever. They're going to feel like you're going to see how they are. You're going to see their emotions pretty easily. They're not very good at hiding that stuff. The monkey in me just gets flat out excited when I find a solution to something. Whoa! It's like light bulbs on, time to dance and sing and celebrate. Not all the time, but much of the time. That's how my brain works. I know. Try being married to me. On the other hand, the ones who show the less amount of response, they don't show you what they're thinking, are the lions and the owls. They tend to hide that more. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't ways we get around that, which we'll talk about when we get together with our training. I'll give you a couple clues right now. I always tell people, when you want to know what's important to people, look what's on their desk, look what's on their wall. A lion may have pictures of people, awards, accomplishments. The owl, let's say they have pictures of people. They might have pictures of themselves with other leaders. Monkeys will have crazy art, crazy things, flamingos. You've seen in my office, perhaps, from the Zoom. I have flamingos. They're crazy, but they're mine. They're important to me. The golden retriever pictures will be of those people they love. Kids, grandkids, close friends. And the analyticals, the owls, they're going to kind of have what's important to them, but it's going to be a little bit maybe understated. They're not going to hide their accomplishments. Let's put it this way. They're likely to have all of their things lined up precisely, evenly spaced on and in one room. They don't have stuff scattered throughout the place. Again, I'm married to that, and I'm the opposite of that. I have stuff all over. Not Kim. So these styles are pretty real. They come into play with many things. Think about setting the table. If you're a lion, you just kind of want to get it done because supper is going to be on the table at 6. If you're an owl, I'll bet everything's laid out pretty precisely. If you're a retriever, you care about who's sitting next to whom. And if you're a monkey, you want to try to have some color. You want to try to have something new or just different or whatever, you know. Take it into signage on a trail. Lions, there's a schedule, get it done. Owls, precision, every 1/10 of a mile, or however you mark your miles and trails and stuff. A golden retriever is going to want it to somehow be a team effort. Get everybody's thoughts on it. And the monkey, excuse me, is probably going to have some ideas on how it can be improved. And you might not even want to hear that. So a good way to deal with a monkey is to get them thinking that way earlier. I had on my staff at South Dakota Tourism the most creative person I have ever known in my life. And to this day, we're good friends. But I was between a monkey and a retriever with a little bit of lion. My peer at the department was owl, lion, all the way. And very, very, very controlling. So Gary went from her department to my department. And in my department, he flourished because I recognized those brain cells. Gary could create things as the film commissioner for our state. He created things that Hollywood had not seen. And that's a pretty tough market to impress. Okay, so what a gift. What a gift and what a burden, because you see things and sometimes you can't even explain them to people, but you see them. You will actually see the finished product in your head. Then the job is just to get it there, right? Inventors were very, very much about monkeys. So what I would do would be in staff meetings, I would ask for ideas on whatever it was. Gary would always go way out there, someplace nobody had been. You know what the real gift of that was? First, it was kind of an organized brainstorming. Secondly, when Gary went way out there, well, nobody was threatened anymore by allowing themselves to be creative because nobody could be out there as far as Gary. But it brought everybody else up to here. It was wonderful. It was a great gift. So again, my challenge to you is to not minimize any 4 of these because we need all of them, but to recognize at times that they're going to drive you nuts. They are, especially when there's a time crunch, especially when there's pressures and whatever else you're dealing with. So you try to manage those great ideas by asking for them earlier. Maybe have a team that is responsible for brainstorming on something. Get the owls involved as early as you can. But owls, Try not to be the naysayers that kill the idea. Try to be open to the possibility that this idea could even save you some money or save some time. And monkeys, as you're making that pitch, offer that. This could actually save some time and save some money. Owls like that, lions like that. And talk to the retrievers like, we can do this together. Let's brainstorm together. Or let's do the next phase together. Or whatever it is. I hope this helps. I hope you have begun to see your own style, how you might appear to others, and then start thinking about others and how you might be able to communicate with them. And again, we will take this up as soon as we can all get together and talk about it. Have a great day. Whatever your style, have a great day. Thanks.